Bianca Belair vs Becky Lynch confirmed for SummerSlam. Britt Baker returns to drag Thunder Rosa with sandbags. WWE said the tag division again as tag team champ Cora Jade turns on her partner Roxanne Perez. Mickie James and Chelsea Green kiss each other, and Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie find Jessica in the Underrealm. Welcome everyone to Training Bell. This is DS and this is Women's Wrestling Weekly. Thank you everyone so much for all the birthday wishes you sent me over the week. I feel so loved, so satisfied, but let's get right into Raw. So Becky Lynch comes out to open Raw with the promo, and she looks so cute with the pigtails and the white hoodie, so cute. And I'm guessing maybe her baby is watching Thomas the Train, because she's really into Train for this promo for some reason, calling herself the Big Times Express. I did like though, the Big Time Express is bringing WWE Universe to the Appreciation Station, which was a cute rhyme, I'll say. Bianca then comes out to cut a heck of a promo saying how she used every single moment since her humiliating loss to Becky Lynch at last year's SummerSlam to redeem her reputation. Then she says she'll kick Becky ass right back to Ireland. Carmella then comes in saying she's a badass with great ass, and yes, I'll be using that in daily dialogues. And we see Carmella and Becky Lynch gang up on Bianca, hitting the manhandle slam before her Raw Women's Championship rematch. Now this Bianca versus Carmella match, even though it happened multiple times, is so cool because Carmella requested Bianca to lose her title for DQ and countout. So this effectively becomes a countout match where Carmella continues to throw Bianca out of the ring for a countout win, and it was surprisingly so fresh. And with Becky in the commentary as the outside factor too, Bianca looked great as a fighting champion. Countouts in wrestling can often be boring, especially when referee starts counting all the way to 10, because it can often kill the tempo of a match. But this match, Bianca and Carmella were able to keep the crowd so invested in every single moment of the match, which was amazing. At the end, Carmella slaps some disrespect, which fires up the champion into a super Bianca to hit a huge KOD on Carmella for the win, confirming Raw Women's Championship match at SummerSlam. Becky Lynch vs Bianca Belair, the rematch from last year. Post-match, Becky walks in the ring with the Raw Women's Championship, taunting Bianca, even dropping the title in front of her. The mind game is continuing. I love the full circle aspect of us getting the Becky versus Bianca for SummerSlam again, and I'm excited to see what Becky will do next to spice it up even more. I'm very satisfied. Next, we see 6-women tag match: Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and 24/7 champion Dana Brooke versus Tamina, Doudrop, and Nikki ASH. With the direction of the rest of Raw Women very unclear, I thought this could be a great way to have everyone involved, but no, this match just added to the confusion because the match started out really hot. Asuka getting ganged up on the apron skirt was really cool. Dana's top rope crossbody to outside was really cute too, but frickin' Tozawa sneaks up on Dana to pin and take the 24/7 championship away from her, who then Nikki ASH defeats, and then Alexa hits her DDT to defeat her and become the new 24/7 champion. Her fall from the throne is really something to behold. And then Doudrop squashes Alexa for the win. Tamina then super kicks Doudrop to win the title, and finally Dana Brooke rolls up Tamina for the win, and she runs backstage. Back in the ring, Asuka is way too classy to be involved with all this mess. She does not care, and she super kicks and Asuka locks Nikki ASH to win this tag match. This was so pointless, and I have nothing more to say about it. I'm speechless about it. I really thought we would be getting more storyline out of Alexa's comeback to the top, but maybe after SummerSlam? This was really rough, girl.
Girl,
By the way, have you seen my t-shirt with the Divas Elite 4? We got Mickie James, Beth Phoenix, Melina, and Michelle McCool. The 4 pillars of Divas division I'm talking about, late 2000s and early 2010s. Yes, season 2 of our Pokemon parody merch is here, so get your own t-shirts, hoodie, stickers, or whatever you want in our merch store down below. NXT time, we got a singles match between Kaden Carter and Tatum Paxley. So Tatum Paxley has been the symbol of disappointment, character-wise of course. Ivy Nile, who has been more stern for her, is now all motherly here, and Kaden, as always, is so exciting to see in the ring. She did really cool submission move here that was so impressive. But at the end, with the Mother Ivy's encouragement, Paxley did this cool tornado DT looking small package to pick up the upset from Kaden, winning the match. Poor Kaden, but this was an interesting match.
good, not bad.
Next is Lash Legend versus Indy Hartwell. This was a fun pair-up. Lash is so tall that she can throw Indy inside the ring with her leg from outside. I was so impressed. I also really loved Lash's gnarly submission move using the ropes. Not the most refined one, but I do really like the creativity. We then see Alba Fire on the platform with Lash's basketball, distracting her from above. I love new stuff like these that NXT 2.0 tries out. But cut to the finish when things starts to crumble down. Indy tries her finisher Pretty Savage, which is a springboard move, but she slips and comes crashing down. Lash then acts really quick, lets Indy roll her up, but then gets reversed into another roll-up for the pin, letting Indy win a match in 3 minutes. That finish was painful to watch, but mistakes happen. However,
let me keep it 100 with you.
We gotta keep it fair, we gotta keep it 100 here. It's a girl.
Girl.
For the main event match, we have NXT Women's Championship match, Mandy Rose versus Roxanne Perez. So when this episode of NXT starts, we saw Roxanne screaming in agony in a parking lot. Seems like someone attacked her from behind. When asked about this toxic attraction, brushes it off, denying attacking her.
Quite the accusation to be making, Mackenzie.
Main event time, they cut a promo mocking Roxanne. Then Roxanne's best friend Cora Jade comes in saying she will fight Mandy Rose instead. Then we see Roxanne Perez coming with the ribs taped. This is obviously perfect setup for Roxanne, who thrives as underdog. The crowd was roaring Roxy 2 belts throughout this match, and while Mandy dominated most of the match, Roxanne was able to hit a huge crossbody to take the momentum away. She then takes both Gigi and JC outside and hits huge pop rocks on Mandy, but while climbing back into the ring to finish the match, Cora hits her in the back with the Women's Tag Team Championship match, turning heel on her best friend, giving Mandy Rose a chance to hit the running knee to retain the title in 9-minute match. Shocking, shocking, shocking! Post-match, Cora Jade continues to attack Roxanne. Well, the skateboard breaks before it even hits Roxanne, touches Roxanne. Which I think perfectly encapsulates this heel turn. She then tells Roxanne that she made her and that Roxanne is selfish. Wow, that was a lot, and to break it down, in a microscope level, I think this is a quite enjoyable. From the mystery attacker in the parking lot, who's probably Cora Jade, and then Cora trying to fill in for Roxanne, the story arc that was told in this episode of NXT was really juicy and well established. And it also set the stage for Roxanne to shine, as she's just such a good underdog. That said, things don't make much sense if you decide to zoom out a little bit. First of all, WWE really said the tag division. Main roster one is MIA, and the NXT tag champs have turned on each other on their first week as champions. Also, it does not even make sense for Cora to turn on Roxanne just after winning her first NXT gold. Poor Kaden and Katana. I'm just gonna bring that up all the time. It's a really questionable booking, but I won't say it's bad yet because it's such a curveball and I can see this going well potentially. Hopefully. So for now, I'll say I'm Confucius. AEW Dynamite time. We first see Thunder Rosa getting pinned in Japan, and she's talking about her loss on the interview. I mean, they're really not building her strong. Then Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter return to AEW and start dragging Thunder Rosa. And I mean drag. Oh my god. I know I complain a lot about how Britt Baker monopolized AEW's women's division, but she's so damn good on mic. Whenever she walks a thin veil of reality. At the end, she hands Thunder Rosa a sandbag, alluding to the allegation that Thunder Rosa sandbagged Marina Shafir. It's so freaking good. It's so juicy. I loved it. So please, Britt, have some non-title feud. I think it'll be so good. We then see Serena Deeb versus Anna Jay. Now I see why they got this Fyter Fest match, because Anna Jay is the hometown girl here. This was a 100 submission versus 1 submission match, because as Serena is showing off tons of various submission moves, Anna Jay was really sticking with one move, Queen Slayer, over and over again. The great thing about Anna Jay is that she's visibly improving every time she steps in the ring, and you can see that obviously here too. Serena did such a great job to make Anna look strong here, and at the end, Anna Jay puts Serena in a Queen Slayer, but Serena escapes to put her in the Serenity Lock and make Anna tap an 8-minute match. Post-match, Serena doesn't break the hold until ROH Women's Champion Mercedes Martinez runs in for a save, the classic AEW post-match spot. This was a fun segment.
Good, not bad.
Impact Wrestling time, we got a Chelsea Green versus Mickie James one-on-one match. This was a match that we needed months ago when they decided to randomly wrap up their best friend, fake an injury, heel turn storyline with the couple versus couple match, which was so anticlimactic back then, so I'm glad that they're finally following up on it. Chelsea starts this match in an homage to Trish and Mickey's lesbianic storyline with the kiss, and Mickie kisses Chelsea back. So here you go, straight bros. This is how ladies played mind game. And this match was so freaking good. It started out more like a fight than a match, just nasty blows to each other. And at one point, Chelsea tells Mickie to get the hell out of the ring like how Beth Phoenix used to tell her. Later in the match, Chelsea hits a huge curve stomp for the cover, but the referee stopped the count because Chelsea apparently was grabbing Mickie's skirt, which I never see referees stop. By the way, Mickie's gears is so all over the place, it's kind of amusing. But she's a legend, she does not need one style of gear for everyone to recognize who she is. She's Mickie James! I love when Chelsea and Mickie exchange huge kicks and then Mickie tries to hit Mickie DT, but Chelsea rolls her up and pick up the win with the feet on the rope. This was such a fun match. I really wish this isn't the end between the two because I am still bitter about how quickly they wrapped up the storyline earlier this year. I'm satisfied. Now this is the moment you've been waiting for, the Underrealm time. Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie transports into the Underrealm and Rosemary warns Taya to never walk into the light. But ding dong, of course she does. Taya decides to walk right into the light and finds Havoc with the pink hair in there. Rosemary then joins them later and Taya introduces Havoc as Jessica. And Jessica has a huge smile on her face. So Impact goes to Underrealm psychic stuff. I usually have very low expectation on the production value. And with that mindset, I think this was a lot better than what I thought. I thought the lighting and graphic looked not bad and loved the chemistry between Taya, who's like, oh my god, I gotta look perfect for this Underrealm trip, and Rosemary, who took this very, very seriously. And I'm dying to see what this Jessica character is all about, because I know that Havoc has a range. And please, please find Su Yung in the realm too. We then got Tenille Dashwood versus Masha Slamovich, and Masha destroys Tenille with the Dragon Screw, Big Boot, and then the finisher Snowplow. Given that people Masha defeated go away for a little bit, I'm curious how this will affect the influence. Will it be now Madison and Giselle Shaw as a duo? It's also kind of weird that Masha just destroyed one of the few tag team contenders in Impact. I guess we have Chelsea and Dion as vexed, right? Still curious to see where the storyline is going, so I'll say this was good.
Good? Not bad!
AEW Rampage time. Rampage continues to serve random tag matches as we see Athena and Chris Statlander face the Renegade Twins, who are the local competitors of the week. This was obviously a squash match. 47 seconds, Athena and Statlander destroys the twin with the cool new Codebreaker tag move and the O-Face FKA Eclipse. Post-match, the temp baddie Layla Gray tries to impress Jade and Kiera by trying to fight Athena and Statlander, but gets her ass handed. But Jade and Kiera, so nice, come out to save her and really easily destroy the babyfaces. So easily. Like, they really did the squash match to make Stat and Athena look strong for 1 minute, and that was it. Yeah, this was a Confucius booking. Let's keep it 100 here.
Let me keep it 100 with you.
This feud has some really nice theme at first. I was really excited about it. Big personalities, great athletes, and huge interest from the crowd involved. But AEW is really legging this, and the storyline became more about Layla Gray joining the baddies and Athena, the super rookie, coming for Jade. So let's finally get this feud going! Let's head to WWE SmackDown. We have Champions Contenders match, Natalya versus Liv Morgan, and they treated it almost like let's see who can beat Natty better, Liv or Ronda match. By the way, am I the only one that got so confused about what was going on between Liv and referee here? It was so awkward to watch. What is going on? Back to the match. Love their back and forth on the apron where Liv's Codebreaker was reversed into her flying into the post. And then at the end we saw a huge powerbomb from Natalya connected into ankle lock. Liv then sends Natty into the corner and nails her with Oblivion for the win in 9-minute match. Post-match, Kayla comes in and has the audacity to ask the champion that her win wasn't as decisive as Ronda's last week. Liv then responds that she might be the underdog here, but she still will be the champion at SummerSlam. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Weirdly, Liv and Natty's chemistry in this match wasn't 100%. Still a very entertaining match though.
Good? Not bad!
The real issue though is that I really do not see Liv taking the clean win out of Ronda at SummerSlam. I'm just really concerned for her. But also there's no way that she's gonna drop the title on her first defense, right? We then go to Lacey Evans versus Aaliyah match. Aaliyah is looking great, by the way. Lacey comes out and stops the music because of the lukewarm crowd reaction, and then asks WWE to play her song from the top. I kind of love this moment. She cuts a promo then saying that she's disgusted that the crowd has turned against her, even when she's the American hero. Even when she shared all her personal, agonizing story with the audience, she then proceeds to apologize to people who are offended by her. This is very much condescending conservative fake fake apologizing for offending the snowflake liberal energy, which I am so surprised to see as a heel character in WWE, but I do really appreciate it. Lacey then tells everyone to go to hell and leaves the ring, so no match for Aaliyah. Yeah, I love this Lacey Evans character as she's walking the line of reality, and I also love that Lacey herself identifies her character as similar to Homelander from The Boys, which I think is such a genius move. Thank you everyone for joining in for another weekly review. My birthday week is over, so I'm gonna have Christy Hemme interview out in a week or two. I'm working on it right now, so peel your eyes out for that. This weekend, another big trip. I might be going to Dan Gable Museum to meet up with Trish Stratus. That would be so satisfying. We're currently working on the schedule, so fingers crossed for that. To find me online, you can find me at DS on Instagram and Ring the Bell DS on Twitter. I'll see you next time. Bye.